Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is Rex, and welcome to Jammin with Kron and Rex. And did you know?
Did you know that Hitler was Time's Man of the Year in 1938?
No fucking way.
Yeah, swear to God. Yeah, I got that weird saying notification. It sounds like I'm signed up to a Hitler fan club, and I just get his notifications. But I have a daily Did You Know app, pretty much. It's just random facts and shit, which are my favorite thing. Mm-hmm. So, he won in 1938, and I think in 2017, Time Magazine clarified that you don't have to be a good person to get Person of the Year, or Man of the Year, I guess.
That makes sense, then. I guess.
Yeah, but you shouldn't call... When it's, like, of the year... like
it seems like a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, if you get most valuable player in the NBA, it's not like this could have been good or bad. Like, if they did good, like, bad value to the NBA. Like,
yeah.
It's just supposed to be somebody that had a lot of, I guess, the most fucking impact.
On the year? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's odd. That is so odd to just be like, this is the most valuable, good or bad person of the year, rather than just being like, this is the best, in our opinion, the best person of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Man of the Year, 1938, Adolf Hitler.
Who won the year before and then the year after?
Okay, you probably don't know the person before.
I don't.
Man and Wife of the Year.
Okay.
Chiang Kai-shek?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
After, very tough shoes to follow after Hitler, it was Joseph Stalin.
Huh. They went wild back to back.
Yeah. That's just FDR won twice.
Didn't know that.
That's pretty dope. 1932 and 1941. Yeah, that's kind of fucking cool. I guess you just gotta do something impactful to become Man of the Year.
Yeah, I have no clue how you could.
The Pope only won once. That's really fucking funny. I wonder if there's just weird... Machine of the Year in 1982. Can you guess it?
And when?
1982.
No. No, what?
The computer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just... I think it's weird when they decide to do stuff. 1999. Do you know who the Person of the Year was?
99?
Yep.
No.
Jeff Bezos.
99? Well, that seems...
I didn't know he was doing Jeff Bezos shit.
In 99.
Oh, Brenden, 2006, guess who the Person of the Year was?
Who? I was going to actually guess by the way you were like, oh, I have no clue.
You.
Can't be me.
Y-O-U.
That's pretty cute.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the Man of the Year.
Oh. I didn't know 2019 Greta Thunberg won.
I don't ever really know who... Like, I don't really see Person of the Year being a big deal anymore.
That's pretty fucking cool, though.
It is cool. Like, I would love to be the Person of the Year for the right reasons.
Yeah, there's only been 107. That's not right. It started in 1927. How's there been 107? I don't really care, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't. It is what it is, I guess. But, how's your week been?
Not bad. Pretty much the same as it's been for us. Like, I don't know, we haven't been going out and doing a lot of shit, so it's still pretty much just been...
Yeah.
I get caught up on things via Reddit. I have been reading a lot more books. I don't know. Been playing Binding, which, nothing new there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing really going on, I guess.
Your movie kick is still going on, from what I can tell.
Yeah, goddamn.
How many movies have you watched?
I'm just trying to think of what I do.
Yeah.
What do I fucking do? I don't know. I'll save the the fucking existential crisis for after the episode.
Okay.
But this week, I watched Blade Runner.
Both.
I've been watching Shameless, too. Not really happy about that.
Yeah.
I do get the appeal of that show, but it's kind of reached the point where it's like, you know, when a show, the characters get away with a lot of shit for a little bit, and then after a while, you're like, they can't keep getting away with shit.
Yeah.
Like, by now, they would be in federal prison for the shit they do. Because it's like, oh, that's funny, they got away with that, they did this, but you're just like, dude, come on. They can't keep doing this. Like, how is there that many Ocean 11s?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, you're just like, no, they can't keep doing this, but...
They do.
I do get the appeal of the show.
Really? What is it?
It's a poor family getting by. Okay. And they all make bad decisions.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's not a horrible premise.
No, it's not a horrible premise, but after a while, you're just... Ow, fuck. Fucking just smashed my finger. Yeah. After a while, you're... I don't know, it's just like... starts repeating itself. Because, like, things will start going good in the show. You know, the main character, she's really got her shit together. She's dating some guy who's got his shit together, so she's doing good.
So you just know that you're like, oh, it's going to fall apart soon.
Yeah, she's just going to, like, bang his brother, and then she's back to living at the house with, like, 12 other fucking people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, like, repetitive, like, oh, it's good. Things are going good. Oh, fuck. I forgot he's bipolar. Back to the bottom. Oh, I forgot she's a whore. Back to the fucking bottom. Oh, I forgot he's addicted to drugs. Back to the bottom.
Yeah.
So, but it is pretty fun if you don't think about it too much. I don't know why I think about that show in that regard. I mean, it is an Emmy-winning show, so I mean, it should be. And it's not a bad show. It shouldn't be held in that regard, but I mean,
I didn't know it was that praised.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
No, I mean, it is when it's good, it's a genuinely enticing show. But I think I just think of stuff like that too much. Like I overthink that, like. Because sometimes it's not supposed to be like not every movie is supposed to be a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Not every movie or show is made for you.
Yeah. Something that will immediately make me mad is if I'm like, why would they do that? Like if I ever ask that question in a show, that's when I'll like immediately overanalyze the show.
Yeah.
The second a character acts out of character, I'm always like, what? Like the whole time I only think about everything else now, and I'm never really paying attention to what's going on.
It's got to be a weird incident to happen to make me realize that a character is out of character. Because I don't really think about it too much. Because I don't know. I do things that are out of character sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't look upon it suspiciously. I mean, everybody has out of character moments. That doesn't mean they're written bad.
Yeah.
But like in New Girl, you know what I'm talking about. Schmidt.
Would it be a spoiler?
No.
Okay, go
when
for it.
Schmidt's deciding between Cece and Elizabeth.
Yes.
That
is so, like, the first time I seen it, like, the first episode or two, I was like, I get it. And then, like...
But if you think about it a little... Because, like, Schmidt kept the dollar that he put in the douchebag jar, which was, like, the first pickup line that he said to Cece. He kept that fucking dollar.
Yeah, because of how much he loved her.
The entire time. But then he doesn't know if he's picking between Elizabeth and Cece. You're like, no.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, he does scummy things throughout it, but...
Yeah. The first episode or two, it kind of does make sense, because you're thinking, like, oh, it didn't work out with this character, so now I'm going to try it with this character. It makes sense to just be like, even though I do love this character, even though I love Cece, I would rather try something new. Try to move on. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. Because I was saying, because Elizabeth represents loving Schmidt for who he truly was, and then Cece, you know...
Yeah.
She's banging.
So it makes, it made sense on why, like, he was torn.
Yeah.
But then, like, it kept going on for way too long.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, that's just not it.
We're going to get to the point where we just do movie reviews, which I'm not totally against, because that sounds fun as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not against it.
I would love... I'm honestly not against that. I'm not against the entire shift. Maybe, like, still have our, like, sub categories, like we do brackets and shit. But, like, I think it'd be fun just, like, watching a movie, getting fucking drunk, and just bitch about it.
Why wouldn't we just cut the bonus episode and that be the bonus episode? Like we have the podcast and then our bonus episodes are movie reviews. Or a different channel, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more, I guess, off air.
Yeah, that's probably where that should be done.
Yeah.
How's your week been, buddy?
Pretty good. I kind of set a new weird goal for myself of watching more movies. And it's mostly because I can't find a show I want to watch. Like, I want to actually sit down and watch. Now that I watched...
Harley Quinn's on HBO Max. There you go. 26 episodes. Go ahead and do it before it gets too late.
Just knocking...
22 minutes long, dude.
Yeah. No,
I'm going to start that today.
Yeah. I probably will. But, like, their show, I watched New Girl and really, really liked it. Yeah. I like that, like, rom-com kind of series.
Yeah.
After that, I watched Modern Family.
Yeah.
And it's pretty similar in that. Like, it kind of has the same feel to it, but in a different way.
Yeah.
You have, like...
Well, it's family. It's oriented instead of, like, young people trying to figure out who they're going to be with.
Yes.
They know who they are, but they're just grown-ups going about their fucking business.
And it's still the romance side of it and the comedy side of it that it's still the rom-com kind of feel to it. And then I turned around and watched How I Met Your Mother, which I just finished this week, actually, I think. And it has very similar feels to New Girl. And the only other show...
New Girl vibes off of it.
Yeah, the only other show that's compared to is Friends, and I fucking hate Friends. I thought that show was so boring.
Yeah.
I just didn't get the appeal.
If Jennifer Aniston was in it, I swear to God, I would cover my eyes whenever it came on at the gym.
Yeah.
Phoebe's pretty hot, too.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox.
Maybe on a rewatch I'd like it more, but I remember just disliking it so much.
I really think David Schwimmer is a really unlikable person.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I just didn't care about that.
Yeah. But, so, finished it, and then there's no shows that I can find that have that same feel that I haven't, other than those three, that I want to watch.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm kind of in like a weird predicament. So, I wanted to watch more movies, and I was going to try to set aside one movie a day to sit down and watch.
Yeah.
I got 5 in this week, which is...
It's not over.
Yeah. So, which is kind of more of what I meant, of just like 5 movies a week.
What's the best movie you watched this week?
Coco. Easy.
Dude, Coco.
So, the movies I watched. Blade Runner.
Yeah.
2049. I already seen the original. Coco. 500 Days of Summer.
Oh, okay.
Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball's Evolution.
And Death Note.
And Death Note. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is the 5th? So those are my 5.
You know my problem with rom-coms?
What?
I like a good amount of them, but they are I mean, there's a lot of genres that are like this, but this is the epitome of it, like the poster child. They are the most predictable movies.
Yes.
99%. There's been a couple that's kind of thrown me off where shit didn't end the way I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
But 99% of the time, you watch the first 5 to 10 minutes, you know how it's ending.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like it's supposed to be like a big twist, because I mean, you're supposed to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
But like, you know what's going to happen. You know, it's like, oh, they argue, they don't like each other, they're going to fucking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I treat it kind of like comfort food. Like, it's kind of like just a nice, easy watch always.
You know what I think? I've just been staring at this.
Yeah.
There needs to be a subcategory that Time does.
Mm-hmm.
Like some motivational ass of the year. Because if you look at these people, how many of these people do you think wouldn't have been person of the year if they weren't trying to get ass? Like, at some point, even when they started their political career, when they started up Amazon, everything is pushed by puss.
Yeah, a lot of guys do succeed just to get laid.
Yeah. It reminds me of that South Park episode, The Sex Addiction.
Yeah.
He's like, you're telling me young boys will strive to get a lot of money and be successful just to hook up with various women? It is so goddamn funny, but it's just true. I mean, like, even like the movies we watched yesterday, it is all puss inspired. Like, these people are not amounting to shit. They're not accomplishing anything if there is no if there's zero P factor.
Yeah.
What does P mean?
Like, in which...
Gonna.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Playa?
So, pushing P?
Is it keeping it real? Keeping it playa?
Oh. This isn't just your white way of saying...
No, no,
Okay.
it's P. It's literally the letter P. Yeah, it's playa.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I want to look up...
What was the best movie you've seen this week while you're looking up whatever you're looking up? Was it Blade Runner?
Yeah, I guess I really haven't watched too many other movies besides that. So yeah, Blade Runner. I'm okay with saying that. I don't know why I was like, I don't want to say Blade Runner.
Blade Runner 2049 is one of the most odd movies I've ever watched. Just, it feels like there's almost everything and nothing going on the entire movie.
Well, the pacing is kind of, it jars you sometimes because you'll do so much of like nothing's really going on to where you kind of relax. Mm-hmm. And this could be a good or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like where you kind of are relaxed, but then so much will happen right after that. And you're like, holy shit, did I miss something? Like what the fuck just set that up?
Yeah. If two people list off every reason, like everything about Blade Runner, and one person said they hate it for all those reasons, and another person said they liked it for all those reasons, I'd get it completely. I really think it's a movie that is really hit or miss for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's cool, and it's so cool looking. And that's something that a sci-fi movie can get away with more than anything else.
Yeah. So, what I wanted to look up.
Yes.
Was I want to help our protagonist. I want to help people to achieve Man of the Year. Mm-hmm. So, I looked up how to get laid. And it takes me to herway.com, so I'm assuming this is it's by Owen Scott. Is that a guy name? I'm assuming that's a guy name. Owen?
Yeah, Owen is... I've never heard of a female named Owen.
Yeah. How to get laid. 10 simple tips and tricks for a fantastic sex life. I don't know if it's a tip, but it's emboldened, and none of them are numbered. It says everybody likes sex, period. That's not true. Right?
I guess not technically.
Yeah, because I mean...
people are like asexual.
What are those one people called? Eunuchs? The ones that like cut their genitals off so they can kind of just... Dude, I can't imagine how much shit I would get done if I didn't have a dick. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I have like sat down, not a little bit, but I have like sat down and went through various porn sites looking up what I'm going to yank it to later. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, holy fuck. It's been 2 hours. And like, dude, I got to stop this and put the laundry away. It really does fuck up a lot of shit for me.
Yeah.
In order to become a master seducer, you need to know how to approach women and leave a strong, lasting first impression that will make them want to connect more intimately. Is the person who writes this just slinging dong everywhere?
Is that a tip? Is that advice? Like,
yeah. I was saying, that's probably, show me how.
Yeah, that's probably the problem. Like, that's most people's issue with it, is approaching and talking. It's not really a tip. People know that that's probably what you need to do.
Yeah. Have you ever, like, picked up a woman?
No, not really. Not in the way that you're... Like, not like a movie set.
Yeah,
or
like you're at a bar.
Yeah, go to a bar.
Like, hey,
go
what's
out.
your sign? I've never done shit like that.
No, I haven't either.
I think I got really comfortable with, like, having fun. I just never really wanted to be honest.
I kind of want to know if I could.
It'd be neat to know if I had the skills.
Yeah.
But I think all of this does not matter if you look like Ryan Gosling.
No, well, no, of course not.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if you... Always, like, in movies, you hear, like, don't ask. Like, if a guy's like, oh, I think this girl likes me and I like her, what do I do? And they're like, well, don't ask. Just make the move. Mm-hmm. No, that doesn't sound right. You know?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're trying to say.
I mean, because I, like, verbatim have to hear that you also want this. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to leap at anything. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm a pussy, but maybe I'm just a consensual adult. But that does not sound...
Where's the middle ground on that?
Oh, I don't even think we got to it. God damn, I really wish they had this shit numbered. Oh, we haven't even started.
Oh, okay.
1, go for the right woman. Wrong.
I mean, yes.
Oh, are you agreeing with that or me?
With that, technically, how do you know?
I say that's wrong.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, if I wanted to like ramp up my numbers back when I was single, the only thing I think I would adjust was being picky. Picking the right woman for that. Because, like, they don't all have to.
Well, this is
one of my favorite things I heard from a single guy to other single guys is saying, stop trying to fuck the people that don't want to fuck you. Fuck the people that want to fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which you might take a step down, but, like, you're like, who cares? You know, because you're not... Sex isn't better just because someone looks better, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, so this depends. If you're trying to just run numbers, no. Picking, like, I mean, I guess picking the right woman to run numbers is probably also important.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're just trying to get reps in,
yeah,
then probably, like, trying to find the love of your life is probably not the go-to in both.
Yeah.
You should do one or the other.
Yeah, it really depends if you're going for quantity over quality.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. But, okay, so tip 1, go for the right girl.
Technically correct.
Step 2, step out of your comfort zone.
I think that is definitely good advice.
Yeah, but if you're out of your comfort zone, you might fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
But you got to. I don't think anyone's batting 100. There's probably a couple. Ryan Gosling's probably batting 100.
Yeah.
Like, there is the examples of people who probably have never been turned down in their entire life and put themselves out there. If you don't put yourself out there and you're batting 100, like, neat, cool. But, like...
Yeah. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but you also never miss a shot. So,
yeah.
Think about that one, Jordan.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's not, like, crazy advice. I think everyone knows that that's probably what they should do. But...
Yeah. Meet a woman in a dark alleyway. Get out of your comfort zone.
No.
Pick up the woman you saw sleeping in a trash can yesterday. Anything that makes you super uncomfortable, do it.
I don't...
3, face your issues. Face them. Face your issues.
Face your issues.
The only way to get laid is to be aware of your flaws and imperfections. That's not true at all.
So many people get laid for overcompensating.
Yeah. Learn where your weaknesses are. Once you do that, work on improving them. Don't just bury your shit and hope it never surfaces.
I also don't agree with that. You can definitely double down on strengths and just ignore weakness a lot of times. Maybe not as much with picking up women, but that's definitely a good... It's not the worst strategy, I would say. Maybe not a good strategy, but...
Yeah. I don't know who this article's for anymore. It says don't hit it and quit it is number 4.
I thought that was what this list was.
Yeah, this is how to get laid.
Yeah, if it's how to get laid...
I was assuming
that's not advice to get laid.
Yeah, you already got laid.
Yeah.
Why am I reading this?
Yeah. You're getting laid. Yeah, you're getting laid if this is the case.
This guy's getting laid right now in the picture.
I mean, all right, so I'll play some devil's advocate on this one too.
You'd love to. Don't say that like it's a new thing for you.
I've never done that before. Yeah, if you don't hit it and quit it, you are going to keep getting laid. Versus you might lose the opportunity if you do quit.
Yeah. I think this dude's talking about... Okay, so I think he's talking about having reliable. You know, like SpongeBob spatula, reliable. I think he's talking about that, but as an actual woman. Because he says, but don't just go looking for women every time you want to get laid. Go call your regular girl for some fun, casual sex. She's familiar, you know what she likes, and she clearly enjoys it.
Yeah, I actually don't think that's bad advice. Don't just be like, all right, I had sex.
Don't burn a bridge.
Yeah. If you can manage to keep someone around it's not awkward. Like if you all both are like, yeah, let's just have sex every now and then. That's a pretty cool relationship to just keep. But then again, it's not helping you get laid.
Yeah.
You very much accomplish that if you're in that predicament.
I like burning bridges. I don't think it's
fun to it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a purposeful thing I do, but I don't think there's a lot of people that I have been with previously that would show up to my funeral now. I'm not going to say why, but I'm 90% sure if they saw... It's not a brochure. The fuck is that?
Obituary? Isn't that?
No, with the little pamphlet looking thing.
I think that's an obituary, isn't it?
No, the obituary is what's in the newspaper. I'm talking about like what they give you.
I don't know.
Like a souvenir?
Sure.
A brochure, a pamphlet? Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably just...
Yeah. I'm misquoting it. All right, so...
Love it already.
Okay, yeah. Baby Keem has a lyric saying, I don't follow my ex on Instagram. And it's pretty much just saying, like, because it gives them hope. I have never followed an ex on Instagram since.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried to be cool with an ex, but for me personally, it doesn't work out because...
It'd be cool.
I'm not good at having friends anyways. And when you're trying to be friends with an ex, that's something you got to put in effort to be good friends with. Like,
yeah, you really do.
Yeah, because I have 3 messages on my phone that have been on there for 2 weeks and I haven't replied. Mm-hmm. There's no reason not to. It's not like they just call me a slur, but I just have not gotten back to it.
Yeah,
I'm just bad about it. Number 5, look your best and smell nice.
Take care of yourself? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and don't smell like complete horse shit. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
have
not
good
too
hygiene.
much. Yeah, not too much to debate.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming people who are looking this up might have problems with that.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of... Well, I don't think...
Ironically.
Are looking up how to get laid.
Yeah.
Number 6, start going out more often.
Yeah, that's probably good advice.
Probably be a little bit more specific.
Well, I think it could be less specific. Because, I mean, Tinder is a pretty good way of getting laid. Like, and that's not going out. You just put yourself out there more is probably the way I would say that.
Yeah.
Make yourself more available. Probably good advice to...
Yeah, because whenever you say, like, go out, like, what's this dude just, like...
Go to the movies by themselves.
Went to the card shop.
Yeah.
Just played D&D with 6 other guys. And he was like, well, I got out. No pussy.
In miles.
What do I do next? Might you be asking? Understand what women want. I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true.
Why?
If you're looking just for a hit and quit, you don't have to understand. Like,
yeah.
You don't have to care if anybody else finishes that night but you. As a guy, that's... Why is that like when shit's done? I mean, I get it. That's like when a woman comes, that's not going to get us pregnant or them. But when we come, that'll get them. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that's why. But like, I don't see how girls power through that. Because I shut down. Like if a gust of wind hits my penis after I came, it's my dad.
Do you need to take that?
No. Okay. Well, not right now. Okay. I'll just talk to him later. Whenever I talk to him, he'll talk to me for 45 minutes about one thing and say it 70 times. So I'll wait till I have 6 hours of time on my hand to talk. Is it true? Just pretend I'm asking you this as a guy who's never had sex before and I'm just like wanting to know. Do women actually bleed when they lose their virginity? Or is that a myth?
Oh, I don't know.
Did it happen to you?
I didn't.
Did you bleed? Snagged your ass on that one.
I'm thinking of it as like a guy.
Yeah.
Dick bleeds whenever they lose their virginity.
And busted your hymen in your dick.
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Have you ever thought you broke your dick?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I pulled out way too hard one time. And then just fucking battering rammed it.
Oh, okay, I've done
under
that.
her thigh.
You missed.
Just somehow,
you like misfire.
me and Russell Westbrook have the same cone. I just fucking jammed it into her thigh. I was like, fuck.
You shot a brick.
It hurt so bad. I was genuinely scared if I could get hard again.
I've never done it that bad.
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if I was going to be able to get hard again. Because I've heard stories.
I thought they were just over.
Thought they were done. But no, because like I heard that was the thing. Like you can fracture your dick and then it just doesn't do dick things again.
Yeah, I don't. What's the next one on this list? We're going to move past this.
That bleeding thing's a myth, right?
I don't know. I really don't. I have no clue.
Yeah, because I'd like to think of myself as a well-endowed person, but that didn't happen. Because I heard about that stuff happening, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I guess I ain't shit, you know?
The girl I lost my virginity to wasn't a virgin.
Yeah.
And I've never slept with a virgin.
Oh!
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I can remember, I haven't.
Yeah. Don't be a pretentious prick.
Probably just life advice.
Is that Greg Popovich? How old is this fucking guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's Greg Popovich. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
I wasn't going to. I like the scenario.
Don't be a pretentious prick. No. I don't. Yeah, that's not true. Pretentious pricks get laid all the time.
Yeah, I see the quote right there that said nobody likes Mr. Cocky.
Oh, I thought you was going to say you could look like Ryan Gosling and have Ryan Reynolds' sense of humor, but if you're a prick, you can say goodbye to getting laid.
That's not true.
No, that's not fucking true.
No,
if you're
that's
funny as Ryan
true.
Reynolds and good looking as Ryan Gosling, you're getting ass delivered to you.
Yeah. You probably can't walk out the house.
Yeah, it's probably like risky to leave the house without wearing a condom already because you're going to get fucked. Work on your craft. That's what I'm doing. That's what this is.
Well, what exactly does it mean, work on your craft?
Oh, they're saying being better at sex.
Yes, that's right.
Not the fucking
point.
point.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't have to be good at sex to get sex. Maybe to keep it.
Yeah.
Maybe to keep sex. I might have to be good at sex, but what if you don't care about keeping sex?
If you're trying to get laid.
Yeah. I just want to tell other guys that I got laid. I don't care to tell them that she gave me a 9.7 out of 10. I don't care if I'm the Shawshank Redemption of sex.
Could you imagine asking someone, like an honest, anonymous survey, I guess, of like, how good was I in bed?
Maybe just start a group chat with every person you've been with and be like, hey, I'm not going to look at names because I don't have your number saved. But please just reply back with what you'd give me out of 10.
Yeah, because there's no one would ever give you their honest opinion.
Why?
Well, we've talked about, they're either continuing to do you. So they're going to give you
because they like you.
They're going to give you a up bias.
Yeah.
Or you've burnt the bridge and they're going to give you a very negative bias.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you're ever going to get like a very honest and true answer of like, this is how good you are.
I think one of the worst things that somebody can do to a person, and me and Pete Davidson can relate on this one, is overly hyping up dick.
Yeah.
Like someone else doing it for you. Because like, I'd almost rather be undersold. Mm-hmm. And then like...
impress?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, because like, oh, you're not like 3 inches, you're like 4. You know, so that was pretty neat. A little hidden inch.
You'd rather impress someone than let them down? Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even if it's not by insane margins, but like, I don't know, because I had an ex that did that, and I had people tell me, and I was like, well, hey, I'm here to debunk those rumors. So I'm sorry she's going around telling people that I'm just hung like a horse. That's just simply not true.
That's not a bad way to get laid.
Yeah.
If people are hyping you up, I mean, people are going to want to check out the rumor. So it's not a bad way to get laid.
Yeah, but what if they see it and just be like, oh, doesn't check out.
Pack it up.
Yeah. Back it up. Yeah, so I don't have to be good at sex to
and this will be the last one.
Yeah. And 10 and final, online dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have been number 1.
Yeah.
It really, you don't have to do a lot of these things if you can chat with women online and then just plow and, you know, be on your way. Mm-hmm. Hit it and quit it. If this, you know, according to what this guy doesn't like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any protagonist in a movie. Now you don't have to fight Piccolo. You can just get laid now.
Yeah, it's
if you
wild.
do any of these fucking things.
I don't think this list was very good.
No, it really wasn't. I didn't learn anything. Maybe that's just because we're really good at sex.
Yeah, I know how to get laid. I ignore how to get laid a lot more whenever I'm single. Like, I know I should go out. I don't.
Bro, it's so much easier to not get laid. It is. It's just so much easier.
Yeah.
How to get laid, approach woman, make her feel sexually attracted to you. Make her.
Just take off your shirt. Just show off abs.
Make her. Just
Make her.
connect with her as a person. Not as a chihuahua, but as a person. Escalate to a kiss. Get her to leave the bar, club, or party with you. By any means necessary. Just get her away from other people. Take her to a second location.
Make her find you sexually attractive.
Number 6, banger.
Yeah, to get laid, have sex with her's a really good
I don't like
key point.
I don't like 5, kidnap her. 6, reap the benefits, buddy. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You just kidnapped the whole
Dennis
person.
system, the implications.
How many letters is Dennis? Dennis. That's 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly how long this list is.
This isn't that far off.
No, and the rest of the page is blank. I'm assuming because of legal reasons.
Yeah, I got taken down.
It says the second step is the most important step. Approaching her is not even the most important. I get you could do it from a distance like a sniper.
Screaming across the bar.
Hey, bitch! I'm 6 inches soft! Like, what? Come here!
Let's leave.
Let's leave. I want to bang you in that alley away from your friends. Oh, fuck, I skipped a step. Kiss me. Come kiss me. Oh, man.
Yeah, that list was fucking trash.
Yeah, if the police weren't a thing, I would like to, ironically try this.
God damn it.
Step 1, score some roofies. Step 7, ignore everything else. Look at step 1. Look at step 1 and 6. That's the kind of list I was wanting to find. Something that was just absurdly stupid.
Yeah.
You know? Did you actually see that they're getting rid of hymen checks in, I think, Australia?
What's that?
The hymen, that's the thing that is supposed to be seen. That's the thing that T.I. goes with.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes to his daughter. He schedules her hymen checkups.
Yeah, he's such a weird guy. That is one of the weirdest things.
That is really fucking weird. Because I don't know if you're even guaranteed to bust a hymen. That the female equivalent of busting a nut. Oh man,
no.
That feeling's better than busting a hymen. Yeah, they're just getting rid of that. And hymen repair surgeries, which I didn't know was a thing.
Yeah. So you can't.
You gotta be I can't. I'm only thinking of that for scummy ways.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if they're like, I don't believe you're a virgin, and then they just peek in there, and you're like, well, it does look repaired. It does look intact. And
I've re-upped my V card.
Is that how you get it back?
Yeah, I renewed my V card. Yeah, apparently.
She has just 6 hole punches in her fucking V card.
You can do that or lie. One of the two.
Yeah,
you could
that
just
dude's
lie.
not going to be in there where's that hymen? Who has your hymen? You said something that you wanted to ask.
How are you going to segue this? What?
I'm not. How have you been doing with your New Year's resolution?
Oh, okay.
We're
All
officially in the beginning of the second month.
Yes.
Well, not really. Right now, we're not.
Pretty good. I mean, the classes are fucking easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spanish classes are so simple. So I don't think I'm really learning too
Tell me
much.
something.
I mean, I only know pretty much like
Pussy.
he, she, boy, girl, man, woman.
You haven't learned cuss words yet?
No.
You gotta like upgrade to premium to get like
that'd be
punta and stuff like that.
That'd be pretty funny. But like, it's pretty much been shit like that. Like, please, thank you, sorry. Like, it's been still pretty basic shit. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm one complete class down.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm like 35 days in on a 35-day streak because I started it before.
Oh,
New Year's.
yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, this has been a long fucking month. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So
You know, one of my least favorite jokes I've ever heard.
what?
Which months have 28 days in them? All of them.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. I hate that so goddamn much.
A shitty riddle? I guess it's a riddle. I don't
No,
fucking know.
it's just an excuse to be a dick.
Yeah.
Make it seem like, I don't know, I guess you know.
How's your
Numbers.
New Year's resolution going?
I am damn near done with my third book this month. And my goals for 12 this year.
Yeah, so you're pretty far ahead.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm, like, it's not a goal anymore. You know, it's just, I'm kind of just doing it because I like to. It's not like fuck, I only have 3 days left. I haven't got my book in this month, so I need to get something done. Like, I'm just kind of doing it now, whenever I want, because I like it.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because you know exactly when the author got horny. Because it is always so goddamn off-putting to me, unless you're like reading a romance novel, which I never have. I can't really say I will. I'll just watch some brutal porn for like 5 minutes. But it's like just so the books I've read, 1984 by George Orwell. It has a couple horny things, but it's mostly about communism. Mm-hmm. So kind of a weird
time to get horny.
Yeah, weird time to get horny. What a time to be alive. Weird time to get horny.
Sequel.
The next one I read was Tender as the Flesh. And it is a brutal book.
Really?
Yeah, it's just
What's
like
it about?
Cannibals. It's a world where every animal is poisonous. At least that's what the government is telling you. They don't really clarify that up if it's true or not. Mm-hmm. But everybody's resorted to eating other people, and it's like manufactured. So like the people that are being ate are kind of like the chickens in BoJack.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, but they're not chickens like us. That's kind of how they treat these people, is like, well, they don't even know how to fucking talk, so I'm going to eat them. You know, and they're like processed in farms and shit, and they're like different kinds of shit. Definitely some horny moments. And right now I'm reading Blindness, which is there's a fucking epidemic going on where people are just getting blind. And the first batch of blind people they take to like this abandoned insane asylum to kind of like quarantine it. And then it just kind of shows about like, because like none of the army goes in there to regulate things because they don't want to go and get blind. So they kind of have to govern themselves. And it just shows how atrocious people can be and like abuse their power in situations like this, because like they're all blind. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and it's just shit like that. And there's this one scene where this woman's running out of a supermarket. It's a super tense moment because she's stealing food and there's people all around her and you're like, oh my gosh, she's about to get caught. And she just fucking sprints and people are chasing her. She gets outside and it's raining and it goes from that. I'm like, holy shit. And then immediately goes to the water from the heaven now trickles on her gleaming breast. And I'm like what? Where the fuck did that come from? Because like apparently her top had get torn in the last scene. And I was like, okay, I don't know why that's relevant right now.
Yeah. And
then he's like, and now her breast gleam in the moonlight from the from the water from the heavens. And you're like, that was weird. Where'd that come from? You know, it was like 9:30 when that dude was writing this. He's like, fuck, I need to wrap this chapter up. I got getting horny. But it's just so fucking because apparently that is a real thing where people become attracted to their characters. Like, I think even Stephanie Meyer said that happened with her. Because it's a pretty intimate thing.
Yeah.
You're creating people in kind of an ideal way to you. At least a protagonist, maybe. You're spending a lot of hours with these people that you created.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Even if it is weird, it makes sense.
It does sound kind of weird, but it's something that I cannot relate to.
Well, I mean, even, like, you see people do it the opposite. Like, people will read a book and be attracted to the people, or watch a movie and be attracted to the people. They came up with those people. Like, it's even more intimate for them.
Yeah, but to me, there's a bigger, like, separation from fiction and reality when you're reading the book. But when you're writing it, like, you, like, 100%, like, it's all false going out. I mean, unless you're writing an autobiography, then you're fantasizing about fucking yourself at that point, which is pretty funny. Yeah. But, so I think it's easier and makes more sense for a person reading it to just be like, they sound hot, or I want to fuck this vampire. But, like, if you're writing that, you're creating these people, and you're like, man, they're kind of hot the way I describe them, you know? It's like your words describing them, you're just like, oh, fuck, man. Fucking water gleaming off her tits. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love wet tits as much as the next guy. I mean, unless you wrote the book Blindness, maybe he might like him a little bit more. But reel it in, bro. You know?
And they usually have editors, too. So the editor read that and was like, that's an important part.
Solid.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the one who made the note.
Maybe.
Like, hey, man, you just wrote that she left the store with her top ripped. Maybe it's raining outside now. And maybe her tits are soaked. Yeah. So what about the rest of her? Don't describe it. Don't care. I don't care if her hair's wet. Just her tits. Just tell me what the hydration level of the outside of her tits are. Yeah. And they'll get the point of the story. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. But no, reading's been really fun. Even though I don't really read. I just listen to people read. Yeah. Which is the only way I think I can read, honestly. Because I skip, like, I daze out way too much when I read. Yeah. Like, I'll read.
I get bored.
Yeah. I'll read 6 lines, and then something will happen, and I'll be like, fuck, I don't know what just happened. I'm like, God damn it, I gotta go back and reread that part. Yeah. And it's not even like an attention thing. It's just like, I get bored, or the book makes me start thinking about other things, or like something similar that's happened to me, so I'm paying attention to that while I'm reading.
I really have to, like, I have to be in such a weird, like, I have to be, like, pretty much, like, sitting down, like, almost at a desk. Yeah. Headphones in, listening to music that doesn't have words. Yeah. Like, it's kind of just, like, ambient sound. Yeah. And then...
I'm just listening to the instrumental of a Limp Bizkit song.
You're like... No. Anything but that. And then, like, I don't know, really, really be, like, caught up in the book. For it to not even, like, start. Yeah. To do that. But, yeah, I do the same shit. That's why I can't just sit down and read a book.
Like when we were watching Blade Runner yesterday, my girlfriend was just fucking reading in there.
Wild.
I mean, how do you do that? I cannot fucking do that.
I can't read I couldn't be able to read if anyone else was even, like, if there was another sound, really.
Yeah. No.
Like, it would throw me off every time.
No. Yeah, I cannot do that shit. But, I mean, it does look cool. Lured to read, I guess. I don't know. I think there's just something about holding a book that's just, like, kind of neat. You know? But. Yeah. What's your song of the week, though?
So, I don't usually go and have, like, a runner-up, but I wanted to point out a song that I really liked that didn't make the cut, and that's I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to do my fucking best. It's French, I think. La Vie en Rose? La Vie en Rose? Wonderful. Fucking beautiful song.
Feliz Navidad?
No, not even close. Yeah, that song is fucking immaculate. It's the song that Ted's wife sings. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes, that song.
I'm pretty sure.
That song is just wonderful. Absolutely. Any version of it. I obviously don't like the ones that are all French, but the ones that have the English lyrics, every version of it is wonderful. Yeah. But the song that I actually is my song of the week is Gone Gone Thank You by Tyler, the Creator. I've been listening to Igor a lot this week. Yeah. For whatever reason. And this song, when I heard it, I was like, this honestly might be my favorite song ever. Like, it's just that good.
It is. It is that good.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. I'd say it's easily my favorite song by Tyler, and I honestly think it might. It's definitely up there for my favorite song ever, but at least this week it is my favorite song ever.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
At least this week is my favorite song ever.
Yeah.
Mine is Away From Today by Dan Kroll.
I don't know.
I barely know it either. I've only listened to it for like a week, but it has been my song of the week because, dude, when I am not at the gym listening to like rap, because that's like all I listen to in some Linkin Park, I'm listening to books. So songs are kind of like it's been like a very last minute thing for me recently because I'm like, fuck, I haven't really listened to that. Or I'm like watching a movie or something. So it hasn't been a lot of like music time. Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, I don't feel like I'm missing too much right now because like the only things that I need to get caught up on is I need to re-listen to FKA's album and listen to Earl's. I still fucking haven't listened to Earl's.
You have Earl, FKA, Twigs. You have Rex Orange County just dropped a song.
Oh, yeah. I got an email about that.
Yeah. What else? I thought there was something else big. I don't know. Nothing.
I mean, I listened to the Weeknd's album already, so, that's taken care of.
So, if really the only music you're listening to is at the gym, and then outside of that, you're pretty much just audiobook listening, or podcast listening, or watching movies?
I haven't listened to a podcast. I watched... I think the only podcast I'm actively keeping up with is Hey Babe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, outside of that, I ain't really
For a little
shit.
bit of time, I didn't want to do anything but watch or listen to podcasts. Like, it was kind of... That's when it was hard for me to just, like, really get, like... I wasn't really listening to as much music.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, podcaster it. Like, this is it. Now, the only one that I will keep up with is Triple Click because I like listening to it more than I like, I don't think it has a way to watch it. Versus every other one, like, the only other one that I would watch is Flagrant 2.
Yeah.
And I need to watch it. Like, there's so many things that go on visually.
Yeah.
Of what they talk about, it feels like I missed something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just genuinely, in the same regard with some of what you said, I am genuinely lucky that I have never had the slightest urge to do crack in my entire life. Because I am somebody who, I am not a moderate person. Like, if I discover something new that I like, I am all fucking in.
I was like, where the fuck are you going with
this? You gotta hang in with me.
Yeah, I was.
If I discover something new, that is all I want to fucking do.
Yes.
Like, I remember as a kid, if I had $1 million when I was like 8 years old, it would have all went on Tech Deck Dudes. Nothing else would have happened.
Yeah.
All of that would have went to that, and then like next week I'd have been like, fuck, I wish I had money because now I'm really into wrestling. Mm-hmm. So, and that's just, I don't know, because like, who knows? I might read all 12 of the books I want to this year in the next 2 months and then never read a fucking book again. And that's just kind of how I go about things.
Yeah.
Like, so if something does stay consistent, then I actually really fucking like it. Like Binding.
Yeah.
Like, Binding is not something I just fucking splurged for a week. Binged?
Yeah.
I say splurged?
Both work.
Splurged?
They both are correct.
Yeah, splurge is a little too close to splooge.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is an actual word. Archer? Is that from Archer? Is that word? No, sploosh.
Sploosh is Archer, yeah.
Splooge. Yeah, I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't know what I'm talking about. What was I talking about?
So, I was getting to, when do you actually sit down and listen to music then? Because
the gym.
That's the only time? Because, obviously, in cars, I listen to music. When I'm driving around or in a car with someone, I'm usually going to listen to music.
If I'm driving with somebody and I listen to my book, I'm a fucking douche. Like, hey, bitch, you know how to read? I can't read, but I can listen to someone read. So
there's that, and then there's like at the gym. That's mostly 90% of when I listen to music.
Shower,
yes.
Yeah, but I might get in like two, 3 songs.
Yeah,
maybe 6 if I hear a Frank Ocean song. Might be in there for a fucking while.
1 album if it's Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I wonder how many people just sit down and listen to music. Because that's a pretty cool thing to...
Probably if you're a reviewer, you know, and you want to pay attention to actual shit. Because, like, you can do a decent job of paying attention to little shit. Like, if you're just doing something you don't really need to put your whole mind in, like the gym.
Yeah,
like,
but I don't even use music as a background noise other than at the gym.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I'm at the house, I'm throwing on something to watch. Even if I don't actually watch it, it's just something playing. That's a pretty good time to do that with music, but I just don't. I almost never even think to do that.
Well, yeah, because you lose the visual aspect of it, too. You know, because, like, I don't know, it's nice to, like, look up at background noise sometimes and be like, oh, that's funny, something's happening. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not, like, a real music connoisseur to where I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to sit down in bed and listen to this album. Like, I mean, even for my favorite people, like Tyler, I don't do that. I don't just devote my entire self to music.
No.
Like, I'll do that for movies. Like, because you kind of have to, because it's more than one sense.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of like, all right, I am going to sit down. I'm not going to look at my phone. My entire attention is on this fucking movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think that's why it's easier to do that.
You could do it with music videos. You could just have music videos playing all day.
Dude, have you ever pulled up music videos like on YouTube? It kind of sucks. Because, like, they don't... At a certain point, it'll just start replaying some of your music videos and shit. And then it'll, like, oh, you like Taylor Swift. We're going to play Baraka Flocka Flame.
It's so crazy how far off it goes.
Yeah. And it's just like, all right, you just listened to Future's entire album. We will now play a
Taylor
censored
Swift
playlist.
Yeah.
And you're just like, dude, what the fuck? And then you have to get up, change it. You hear ads, and you're just like, god damn it.
Yeah. But I mean, I watch YouTube. Like, I can
Music's different, though. If you're watching a podcast and you see an advertisement, you're just like, okay. It just breaks up the conversation a little bit. But if you're listening to music, it kind of is disorienting.
Yeah.
It just throws you the fuck off.
It's wild that people just do that. Because think about it. Some people just don't pay for streaming. So they listen to, like, free streaming, which means it has commercials.
Like Pandora and shit.
Like, well, you can do Spotify free.
Yeah, I think Pandora at least does it in between songs.
Yeah.
To where it's not just like...
I think everything does.
Oh, hey, is this beat about to... Not YouTube. Maybe if you have
I've never seen YouTube.
App.
I've never seen YouTube interrupt the middle of a
song.
I mean, I don't think that they wouldn't do it, but I haven't seen them, like, a music video. I've never seen them just throw it in the middle.
I'm not gonna lie, me either.
Yeah,
I don't think they do.
They probably do, but I've never seen them do it.
I don't have a lot of facts to point to.
Yeah. Well, one more thing before we wrap this up. Thank you to everyone that has been listening. January was our most ever listened to month since we started. And
I don't know why. I wonder why that one. Like, I don't think we did anything.
December was one of our lowest. So I'm thinking maybe people caught up. Maybe people...
Maybe that was a New Year's resolution.
Watch Jammin.
Listen to us.
Fuck yeah.
Listen to us bitch about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for everyone.
Yeah,
and
appreciate it, guys.
Don't forget to share, tell a friend about it.
I get why you don't want to look at us, but...
Wish you did.
Fine.
We're on YouTube, please.
It kind of hurts when the audio portion is a lot higher than our viewing audience, and I get it.
It feels
That's fine.
It feels like being famous on Twitter and not being on Instagram. And you're like, come on, I don't look that
Come on, dude. I put the link to my Instagram. I know y'all see it. I repost stuff on Twitter. Y'all don't like it.